I was in Erica's third cohort back in mid-2022. And from the cohort, I knew that in order for me to kind of sustain the progress that I had made, continue to working on my mindset and things like that, I would need something else. So I really was honestly pretty stressed out about how am I going to keep this momentum up? How am I going to continue learning? How am I going to continue to be a part of a community? And I honestly didn't expect Erica to offer a mastermind. I knew what a mastermind was, but I wasn't just super familiar with it. Never really had even considered being a part of one, but I was kind of getting stressed out about what am I going to do next? I have to do something. And then Erica decided to do this pilot program for a mastermind. She did introduce it at our alumni retreat, which was in November of 2022. And she put a QR code during the retreat for us to apply. I was not saving it. I did it right there while she was talking. I wanted to be a part of it. I knew instantly when she said it that it was exactly what I needed to do. So it was honestly a no-brainer for me. Before joining the mastermind, I was very proud of the accomplishments or the progress that I had made during the cohort. So during the cohort, of course, as you know, kind of Erica always mentions that you really will come out of the cohort with a plan. So I had a plan, I was executing my plan, but again, I still had that feeling of I still need some coaching, I still need some mentoring, you know. So I was very optimistic about the future once I did realize that I was going to be joining the mastermind. And I also want to say that in between the time of me applying for the mastermind and then finding out that, she accepted me, it was nerve-wracking. I was checking my email daily to see if I had been accepted to this her mastermind. So I was just super pumped about it. The mastermind has just been a game changer completely for me, but to have that one-on-one access when I need it. So that was kind of one of my things with the cohort. You do get 3 one-on-ones with Erica, but I found myself needing a little bit more. So like say for instance, if there was a deal that I was analyzing that week, but that wasn't really the scheduled time of my cohort, one-on-one. I needed to be able to at least be able to reach out to Erica or someone on her team to kind of help me analyze this deal that I was would be prepared to make an offer on. So just having more timely, I think, access to Erica has really made a difference. But I'll also say our monthly calls also have been very, very helpful. I mean, I've learned so much every single month. I'm actually blown away because I'm like, how can, whatever. But every speaker that she's brought in, every subject that she's decided to talk about has been timely. So when I took the cohorts, I only had my primary house, and that was, again, in May or so of 2022. But again, I kind of had a plan to rent my house and then try to find something else. But now, standing here today, I do have 3 doors, and I am supposed to be closing on 6 more doors, so 3 duplexes within the next couple of days. So giving a grand total of 9. I think that for me, it's just been no looking back. It's been no regrets. I do feel that making the investment into the mastermind, that was a big deal to me, right? So again, this wasn't something that I said, oh, I'm looking for a mastermind. I need to do a mastermind. So this is not money that I had earmarked for, a mastermind, So this was just kind of like, okay, I need to do this. So investing in the mastermind was one of the best decisions that I've made. I definitely think that it's been a game changer for me. It's definitely helped me level up. Do it. Don't hesitate. Always keep in mind that things like this are a write-off for your taxes, but things like this can be written off. And I definitely think that if you're in that spot where you kind of like I was, right? So in between the cohort, you need a little something else. You really do in order to sustain your progress. So if anyone is debating, anyone is thinking about it, go for it. You will not regret it. Look, no.